All right, cool. So let's just start with some arm swings across the chest. And as we do this, just like always, squeeze your butt cheeks, draw that belly button in to kind of get that length from the low back. Kegel, screw those feet into the floor. We're looking at just maintaining that spine position as we go here. So let's go back and up. Let's pay attention to our shoulder positions, and as we go back, we want the palms going back, and as we go up, we want the palms going back also. So we're gonna have to rotate kind of with it as we go. Okay, let's go big ones backwards. And big ones forwards. All right, now stick those arms out to the side. We're gonna take one hand, go palm forward and up, and the other hand palm like down and backwards as you reach out. Then we're gonna rotate them back and forth. The big mistake people make here is as they rotate that hand down and back, they dump that shoulder forward. So let's make sure we're pulling those shoulder blades back together. We're reaching out, and we're really just trying to get that rotation with the shoulders in their sockets in the right spot. Now let's go short lever, so we're just gonna go like scarecrow arms. We're gonna do the same thing here. All right, let's get a little bit of rotating going on. Draw that belly button, so let's try to stay tall. And then let's hinge over. Try and keep your feet flat on the floor. It's okay if your weight shifts around just a little bit. We're just gonna rotate bent over here. All right, let's go ahead and do some jumping jacks. Get those ankles warmed up. We can check in on that body position. So belly button drawn in. Just controlling that pelvis position. Let's go ahead and just hop up and down. And go ahead and get our arms like we're running. Shoulders kind of back in their sockets. Everything nice and tight. All right, let's go ahead and just get into a squat position. We can kind of just bounce around down here. So let's go. Feet perfectly flat on the floor. Feel your big toes, heels grip as we screw our hands in. We'll just kind of bounce a little bit. Then keep your chest high. You can put your hands down if you need, but we're gonna go knee over the toes, down to the ground, and then we'll come back up and go knee over the toes, down to the ground. This will help us get those toes and feet warmed up, especially for the extension part of running. Okay, now let's just stick your butt up in the air, draw your belly button in. We'll just wiggle around here. Okay, then we're gonna get down on all fours. So just hands and knees. Screw those hands into the ground. We're gonna drop the shoulder blades. So try and keep your back neutral. So we're not gonna do a big cat-cow. We're just gonna keep back neutral. So you drop those shoulder blades or drop your chest to the ground and then push away. As you do this, we're gonna keep that push-up twist into the ground. Keep those elbows locked out. Then let's walk your hands forward. Thumbs together, screw your hands into the ground, and then let's push yourself down. But keep a lot of pressure through an even weight through your hands and fingers. As you screw those hands into the ground, you lean to the right, lean to the left. All right, let's get into a push-up plank position. We're just gonna check in on that body position. We can go a hair wider than usual with our feet. We're just gonna go butt tight, belly button drawn in. Okay, now what we're gonna do is just challenge this position. So try and keep everything equal and bring that right leg up in the air and try and make it just parallel with your body. So we're not gonna stick it way high, just like in line with your body. And then let's switch and go left foot up in the air. Good. Okay, now from that push-up plank position, we're just gonna go right foot next to our right hand. Squeeze that back butt cheek, draw your belly button in, and we're just gonna wiggle around here. Working that hip extension of that trailing leg, so we really need to draw our belly button in, squeeze our butt cheeks. Okay, then let's go back to that plank position. We're gonna make this a little bit harder now. So let's take your left hand, so first set up the core, so butt tight, belly button drawn in. We're gonna take that left hand, you're gonna have to lean a little onto the right side and raise that left hand up with the palm to the sky. And hold, and then let's come back. So shifting as little as possible, you have to do a little bit of it. Go to that left hand now and take the right hand up. All right, now let's go left foot next to our left hand. Squeeze that trailing butt cheek, draw your belly button in, shove your hips down. We'll wiggle around here. Okay, now we're gonna kind of add in and we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. So let's go back to that push-up plank position. Left hand is gonna come up, so brace that core first. Left hand is gonna come up, and then the opposite leg, so right leg, is gonna go up also, so we kind of hang out there and fight. Then we're gonna go to the other side. So right hand, left leg. Slow, try and have as little change in your body as possible. And then back. And then we're just gonna inchworm our way up. So walk your hands back in, but go real slow. Keep your palms on the ground. Get your heels on the ground as fast as you can. Keep your palms on the ground as long as you can as you come up. Ooh, I know, I'm out of breath. All right, so now we're gonna get into a little bit of just balancing. So let's go ahead and just stand on our right foot as we're kind of catching our breath a little bit. That plank stuff is tough. Okay, go ahead and lean a little bit forward to feel your toes. And lean way back to feel your heels. Lean to the inside to feel the inside arch. Lean outside to feel that outside arch. Okay, let's switch feet. So let's go left foot. Same thing, we can lean around. So go ahead and go lean forward, back, all around. The other thing to check in on is, are you drawing your belly button in? Is that posted leg, that butt cheek flexed? Okay, so let's go back to the right foot. Now what we're gonna do is, I want you to go as low as you can, perfectly. What I mean by perfectly, we don't want ankles caving in or anything too crazy to happen here. We're gonna go as low as you can perfectly, keeping your opposite leg as close to the ground and as far out as you can. So just go to your lowest best position, wherever that is. Give it a little bit of a pause, and then we're gonna come back up. Okay, we're gonna do that on the other side. So each of these are just gonna be go to your lowest best position, going down, wherever that is, give it a little pause, breathe, and then we'll come back up. All right, so we're gonna keep doing these, but we're gonna change where that opposite leg goes. So now we're gonna go stand on that right leg again, but now the left leg is gonna go back behind us. So left leg back behind you. So you go as low as possible. Oh, don't fall over like I just almost did. Give it a breath, make sure you're in control, then we'll come back up. Good. Left leg, go back as far as possible, foot as close to the ground. Try and get your toes pointed at the ground. Once you hit your lowest position, breathe, and then we'll come back up. Okay, so now it gets a little goofier. We're gonna go out sideways. So balancing on your right foot, your left foot is gonna go out to the left. And again, you're just paying attention to your feet, trying to keep weight even on your feet, trying to go in range of that ankle. Take a breath, come back up. We're gonna go out the other side. So right foot out now. Going as low as you can. Once you hit that lowest point, big breath, come back in. Okay, now we're gonna do like a curtsy move. So balancing on that right foot, taking that left foot back behind us this way. As you go down, keep that foot as close to the ground as you can without touching it. If you ever need to put that leg down, you always can tap the ground to get balance back. Breathe, then come back up. Last one we're doing. Let's go to the other side. Go to that lowest position. Really pay attention to that balance of the foot. And then come back up. Okay, so let's go ahead and just finish it with 10 just perfect air squats. Let's do a few slow. On that fifth one, let's pause down at the bottom. Just check in. Just weight balance on your feet, belly button drawn in. Let's come back up and check in. Your butt cheeks already flexed, belly button drawn in. Let's do 5 fast, trying to maintain those positions. Nice. All right, there we have it.